So we're back in our security blanket forts this week, and I'm trying something new. This week's topic is about our hopes and fears as a writer, and instead of doing something with props or gimmicks, I'm here with no hair done, no makeup on, in my blanket fort, trying a little bit of sincerity, which is not probably my strongest suit in general in life. So when I started thinking about this topic, it freaked me out a little bit because it sort of implies a level of introspection, and probably the thing that I'm most afraid of in this entire universe, other than zombies, is introspection. I'm not real good at it. But in order to do this, I really needed to look at myself and say, what are my real hopes and fears as a writer? What I found was that my hopes and fears in life sort of correspond to my hopes and fears as a writer. My greatest hope is always that I'm entertaining. I want people to read one of my books and have a really good time. It's sort of like throwing a party for me, where you want everyone to come, have fun, think about it the next morning, the next week, the next year, tell people about how much fun they had at the party. I don't strive for anything more than that. I don't know if that's shallow or if that's just sort of what I like to get out of a book myself, is to be entertained, whether it's through an adventure or a mystery or suspense or comedy or even a love story. I just want to be entertained. And I sort of strive for that in life too. I like to be entertaining all the time. Greatest fears, other than not getting a book deal, because I don't have one yet. But actually, that's probably not my greatest fear. I think my greatest fear is disappointing people, whether it's disappointing the publisher, my agent, people who've invested a lot in me, disappointing the public who might read it, who think maybe they're getting something and it turns out to be not to their liking, overhyped, in general disappointing. That really scares me. You know, I'm not scared of bad reviews. I worked in television too long. Read some really horrible reviews of things that I've worked on, and you just sort of learn not to take it personally. But that disappointment factor, I wouldn't want to look someone in the face who read one of my books and see disappointment reflected there. That would crush me. We have some really cool stuff coming up in the Rebels in the next 2 weeks. Scott has set up a little website for us where you can go and post questions, either individually to each of us, to the group as a whole, maybe some suggestions, because next week, all next week, we're going to be answering your questions on our vlogs, all 7 of them. So we're really, really interested to hear what you have to say. So the link is in the sidebar. And then the week after that, even more exciting, we're doing a query contest. Details will be provided soon, so you want to check back for that. But it should be really exciting. We're going to be doing query critiquing, and there'll be some surprises along the way, so you definitely want to check that out. And then the week after that, we have a really super awesome surprise at the end of March. But I'm not going to tell you about it yet. You're just going to have to wait. Alright, well, I hoped you enjoyed learning a little bit more about me. It was sort of uncomfortable for me to do this without a pirate hat or a cocktail or something in hand. But, yeah, that's it from me.